destroyed. Now read that, Isaiah 47 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt say no more, be called tender and delicate.
There you go. So now we get more understanding, because what did it say here? O daughter of Babylon. Now what is Isaiah talking about? Is he talking about ancient Babylon? No. He's talking about America, starting with America, but he's talking about you so-called white people, the Edomites. Isaiah the prophet prophesied against Edomites. Alright? The Bible is written in code. The Bible is not going to tell you America, white people, RFID chip. It's written in code. It's a spiritual book. See what I'm saying? So not everybody's going to understand this. Only the elect of the nation of Israel is going to understand this. Only the elect whom the Most High has given his word unto, and whom he has given unto Yahushua. Because basically, we wouldn't even understand this if it wasn't for Yahushua himself and the sacrifice that he made. So it's a beautiful thing. We have to always say, Dawada Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, for even giving us this understanding. Because people in the world, they read this, these scholars, these Catholic schools, they read that and they think it's talking about ancient Babylon. But you don't see the link? The children of Edom, the daughter of Babylon, or virgin daughter of Babylon, who sit in the dust, you know? So what is this talking about? This is talking about America that is going to be destroyed. America is going to be laid waste. And there's not going to be no more throne for you so-called white people to sit on no more. You're not going to have no more position of rulership on the planet Earth after Yahushua comes back. So read it one more time, Mark.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Right, so sit in the ground representing what? These white people are going to be in a low place. Right now they living in the high places of the earth. They got these fancy apartments, these suites. They sit in a position of government. You know, you got a couple of our people that's into the government, but they sold out. They're not even with the Most High.
That's right.
But for the most part, who set up these governments on the planet Earth? Who set up NATO, which is the beast that is talking about in the book of Revelation? Who set up EU, the Economic Union? Who set up all these confederacies throughout the planet Earth? The so-called white man. He's sitting in the throne right now. But according to the Bible, he's going to sit in the dust. The dust represents a low place, confusion, slavery, captivity. All right? Mourning. You're not going to see these white people walking up and down the street proudly anymore like this. They're going to be walking with their head down, looking at the ground in the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because of their transgressions against Jacob, against the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the Lord's people. And for blaspheming against the Most High himself with their false philosophy, this Christianity garbage, you know, this Catholicism, Baptists, whatever, all these false religions, man. The Bible don't talk about that. The Bible deals with nationality. We're dealing with virgin daughter of Babylon and Esau. That's what we're dealing with right now, and Jacob. Those are all nationalities of people. The Israelites, the Edomites. All right, you have Moabites, which are the Chinese. You got Ammonites, which are Japanese. So on and so forth. That's how the Most High deals. He created 18 nations in the Bible. So right now we condemn, where the scriptures condemns the nation of Edom. All right? So bring that out in Isaiah 13 and 1.
This is Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Yeah, jump down to verse 13.
Verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
Right, so that's that sign right there. If you look at the sign, those nuclear missiles are going to hit the earth. Because all these nations, all these European nations, with Edomite nations, you know, Salak, all these Edomite nations, they all have nuclear missiles. And even the other smaller nations like North Korea, you see them in the news, they're getting hot. Why? Because they created more nuclear missiles. They in the news, oh, we're gonna shoot a ballistic missile to America. So this is all biblical prophecy that we're reading about. The Most High said he's gonna shake the earth. How is he gonna shake the earth with those nuclear missiles? So keep reading, bro.
Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the wrath of the Lord of hosts and in the day of his fierce anger. And they shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Right, so this is talking about the Lord's second coming, basically. All right, the last days, for lack of a better term, the end of the world. Because that's been a theme too that's going on. Like I said, that dude that drove that car on 42nd Street, what was that, 2 days ago? He drove a car through 42nd Street and hit mad people. Guess what he said? He said there was voices in his head telling him that it's the end of the world. That's why he did that. Everybody can see it. The animals see it. You see mass animal deaths taking place every day. Go to Google and just search mass animal deaths and see what you see. You got thousands of birds just dropping dead out of the skies. This man is destroying the whole earth. When the Lord comes back, he's going to destroy this man because of for the wickedness that he's doing. You know, it's going to be a wrathful thing. The Lord has wrath towards the Edomites, man. He has indignation towards these so-called white people. You got something to say, Aaron?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say. I mean, Jake's not gonna see that. I mean, Jake is gonna see, the burger store across the street, and niggas selling drugs, weed. But Jake is not gonna see, the destruction that's gonna be coming to this place, man. Like the brother just, expanded on. Why? Because Isaiah 1 and 3 again, man. It keeps coming back over and over and over and over again. Because Jake doesn't consider, man. And going back to what was it? The part that we just read earlier.
Second Ezra 6.
No, not Ezra. Yeah, Baruch. There we go. Yeah, going back to Baruch. It just clearly said that in their calamities, they're gonna remember. Right. So Jake is only they only remember the Lord, or they may think even in their remembrance they may think that they know the Lord. When really they don't. They're just gonna be pretty much gonna be your brain's gonna be fried.
Right.
They're not gonna know what to do. They're not gonna know how to think. So going back,
Yeah, that's why it's important that we come out here and teach this word, because this is really gonna edify our people. The words of this book is really what's gonna edify our people to know the time that we're coming into. Because there's a lot of things going on, and mostly Jake, they just they don't even care, man. They don't even want to know. There's wars happening in the Middle East. There's bombs being dropped. Trump just fired again on Syria again. Yeah, he fired on Syria again, bro. But this time on the government base. Last time it was supposed to be against the so-called terrorists, that supposedly used the chemical gas or whatever. It was an air base or something. I think it was an air base. Nah, this time it was an actual government, like a military base or something, right? You had the article. What was it that he bombed though?
I believe it was definitely soldiers of the Syrian president.
Yeah. It was like it wasn't rebels. It was actually the Syrian government. So things is getting more serious now. And also today, within today and yesterday, Donald Trump went to Saudi Arabia, right? He met up with the governments of Saudi Arabia, and he signed a contract of $110 billion for military might, for weaponry. So what is that telling you? World War III is at the door. These nations are gearing up for World War III. That's why there's so many nuclear missiles that exist. There's no coincidence for that. World War III is going to be a nuclear war, and America is going to be totally desolated. America is the most wicked country on the planet Earth, man. This place is sickening, man. Brothers, man, we can't stand this place. We want to get the hell out of here. We have nothing wrong with America being nuclear. We have nothing wrong with it. We're 100% sure. You know what I'm saying? Because it's prophecy in the Bible. We're going to get into it. So, go back to that in Isaiah 13.
It's Isaiah 13.
Yeah, start at 14 again.
Verse 14. And it shall be as the chased roe.
A chased roe is a female deer. Go ahead.
And as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Right, so everybody that is found, that's talking about here in Babylon. That's why I had the brother read the first verse. Because this was the burden from Babylon, from Isaiah the prophet, from the Lord, but this is the book of Isaiah that we're reading. So he's talking about America. Isaiah was prophesying against America. He said, here in America, everyone that is found shall be thrust through with the sword. What does that mean? There's going to be race wars here in America. Because it said in the last part of the verse, every man shall flee to his own country, and everyone to his own kinsmen, pretty much. So everybody's gonna cleave onto their own people. You see a so-called white man, he's not gonna be with you. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. When this thing pops off, when martial law gets implemented in America, the so-called white man is not gonna be with you Israelites. He's gonna be with his own people. So why did it say, what did it say next? Everyone that is found shall be judged. Everyone that is joined onto him, read that for it. I think it's the next verse.
Verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Right, everyone that is joined onto them shall fall by the sword. Join onto them who? Who's the them? You so-called white people. Because this is the time of the Lord's wrath against Esau. And anyone that's found even dealing with Esau at all is going to be destroyed. You got to leave that man alone. That's how it's going to be. Because this man is going to be catching the worst hell that anyone has ever seen. America is going to go down. It's going to be the most destruction that anybody has ever seen on the planet Earth. Nuclear missiles. I forgot to mention the chariots. The chariots of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which are the so-called UFOs. You watch movies like Independence Day, War of the Worlds. What do they show you? So-called aliens coming back to the earth to destroy the earth. Really to destroy America, to destroy the white man. The aliens are really the angels, all right? Just so you can understand, I said aliens, but really they are the angels of the Heavenly Father. And the vehicles that they use to travel, or the chariots, are so-called UFOs. And those so-called UFOs are going to come and redeem the elect of the nation of Israel and destroy this white man, destroy the enemy of the nation of Israel, the Edomites.
That's right.
So this is what we're looking forward to. This is what the Bible is prophesying about. This is what the prophets spoke about. They spoke about an alien invasion, so you can understand. Because Esau, you like to make everything into a science fiction. This is a reality. This is not science fiction. The angels are coming back to the planet Earth, and they're gonna destroy America. And not only America, but they're gonna actually war in the Middle East with the armies of the nations. That's why you see all that tension over there in Syria, in Iran, in Israel, in the land of Israel. You know, but keep reading.
Verse 16. The children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
Read that part again.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces
Hold it
before
right
their
there.
eyes.
Before their eyes. Read that again. Read that. Psalm 137 and 9.
Oh, the black Israelites. I remember you guys.
No.
We're not
black.
We're not
Israelites.
black. We the Hebrew Israelites.
Oh,
We're
I'm
not
sorry.
black.
Well, you guys used to have like dressed up like Foots and Collins. You had your spot over by Port Authority years ago.
That's not us.
It's not that hard line with the women. Women can't
Come
talk,
over here. Come over here.
can't say shit.
Come over here. Why are you talking shit?
Deal with us as a man.
Yeah, come over here.
Can't just Edomite.
Nah, chill out, bro. Read that in Psalms 137. This is beautiful because these scriptures are cutting these Edomites. That's why today, that's like the third time that Esau said something. Yo, read that, bro.
This is Psalms 137 and 9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Remember, we was in this chapter earlier. Who is this talking about? The children of Edom, the daughter of Babylon. Read that again, now. Isaiah 13 and 1 said what? The burden of Babylon, right? Now just go straight to the point. It's getting juicy, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, 16.
Isaiah 13 and 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
It linked up. This is talking about Babylon, though, right? But then we read in this, and it's talking about the children of Edom. So what is that telling you? Babylon is synonymous with Esau, with the Edomites. When you read in the Bible, now we're gonna go to Revelation 18. Go to Revelation, the 18th chapter, because John, even John the Revelator, even the last prophet in the Holy Bible, spoke about Babylon. What was he talking about? These Edomites, the nation of Edom. Go on. 14. Yeah, no, 18 and what? 14. That's 18. Nah, this is 18 right here.
Oh, stop.
Just start from the top.
All right.
Yeah, top.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1, chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from the heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily in a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is falling, and is to become the habitation of devils
Right, so this is John the Revelator. This is a vision that he received from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai about the last days, all right? Because the word revelation means what? To reveal. So he's being revealed the end time events, the thing that people call the end of the world, all right? The last days. The angel cried, what? Babylon the Great is fallen. That's what we're reading about right now in Isaiah. That's what we just read in Psalm 137. Babylon is going to fall. The children of Babylon is going to be dashed to pieces. What is that telling you? These so-called, I just call them cracker babies. All right, they're gonna be getting dashed against against the stones, man.
That's right.
Just how they did to us in slavery. That's why I really want the point. If you could get that double onto her, according to our works, I think it's in the 18th chapter. If you can find
sixth verse.
the sixth verse.
Come.
Yeah,
18 and 6.
Hold it, and let me finish the point. The same way how you did to us in slavery is gonna be repaid unto you, because that's in the Bible. So read that in the 6th verse.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Right, so this is talking about America, starting with, it's talking about Esau, starting with America. All right, because Esau, like we just read, is the daughter of Babylon. So it said double unto her, right? Read it again.
Reward her even as she has rewarded you.
Right, how has this so-called white man rewarded us here in America? By killing our children, Planned Parenthood. You see what I'm saying? Slavery, murder, rape. So what that's what we just read in Isaiah 13. It just said we're gonna ravish a woman. It said we're gonna take their young ones and dash them against the stones. That's everything that they did to us in slavery. So John is talking about Esau. Ultimately, he's talking about America. Because Babylon, this is like we said earlier, this is like the capital of Esau's rulership, America. But really, Esau throughout the entire planet Earth is going to be destroyed. It's not like you're just going to be destroyed here, you're still going to have Russia. No, your whole rulership is going to be through. You're going to have no more rulership like we read in Isaiah 47 on the planet Earth. There's going to be no throne for the virgin daughter of Babylon, which are you Edomites. So finish that verse off, and then we're going to go back to Isaiah 13.
And double unto her, double,
Good job, that.
according to her words, in the cup which she had filled to her double.
Right, so basically double, just to put it to you like this, we're gonna do a little bit of math. We was in slavery for about 500 years here in America. We was in actual hardcore slavery for 500 years. We still are, but I mean that hardcore, not 500 years. Well, we've been in captivity for 500 years. The hardcore slavery of it didn't really last that 500 years. But Esau got to go in slavery for 1,000 years. When you do the math, when they came over here in 1492, right? They brought Judah over here in 1619, around approximately 1619. And like the brother said, we still here. We still in captivity. So Esau is going to be in captivity for 1,000 years. And according to the Bible, yes, according to the Bible, after the 1,000 years, he's gonna be destroyed. All Edomites are gonna be destroyed. They're gonna be extinct. We're gonna take them and round them up according to Obadiah, which we're gonna get, and they're gonna be burnt in a fire, right, in a bonfire. You know, because there's dudes out there that's teaching. I'm not gonna mention no names, but there's doctrines now. All of a sudden, Esau's not gonna be destroyed. All of a sudden, the apostles, the elders, been teaching this for 30 plus years. But all of a sudden now, the Most High revealed onto some reprobate niggas somewhere that Esau's not going to be destroyed. But that's the genesis of this lesson. The essence of this, we're going to show you that Esau is definitely going to be destroyed. There ain't going to be not one so-called white person walking around the kingdom of heaven or anywhere in the earth after they've repaid what they did unto us according to Revelation 18 and 6. So read that in Isaiah 34 and 5. 13. Nah, 34. He got 13. 34 and 5. Because basically that's the theme of this. Esau is Babylon. The same thing is vice versa when you read the scriptures. Yes, and sometimes in some instances in context you might read about ancient Babylon, but there's certain clues that it gives you to let you know when it's referring to ancient Babylon and when it's referring to modern Babylon, spiritual Babylon, which is America. No, so you got 34 and 5. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed
Back to
in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Right, the Lord's sword is a nuclear missile. Like you see on the sign again, we're going to keep going back to that. The Lord's sword is a nuclear missile. That's how the Lord is he's gonna set fire on Teman, like we read earlier. So his sword shall be bathed in heaven. When you go into the word heaven, the heaven is basically, it could be the atmosphere, it could be outer space, or it could just be rulership on the planet Earth, high positions of rulership on the planet Earth. All right, so when he says my sword shall be bathed in heaven, meaning what? His sword is gonna be, it's twofold. The scriptures are manyfold. One of the folds that I'm going to give you is that the sword, the nuclear missile, goes what? Into the atmosphere and it comes back down. So it's going to be bathed in heaven, right? It's going to be bathed because the scriptures also call what? The firmament or the heaven, the waters. Now you got another fold, bathed in heaven, that when that fire drops, what is it called in the Bible? The lake of fire. In heaven, meaning what? In this so-called white man's position of rulership, America. The Lord's sword is going to be bathed in heaven. It's going to be like I said, a lake of fire, man. That's the best way to put it. The scriptures already said it the best way that it could be said. So keep reading that.
Oh yeah.
Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Right, the people of my curse is the Edomites. When you go back to Cain and Abel. When Cain slew Abel, he was cursed. The earth, he was cursed from the earth. And he was cursed with leprosy. See what I'm saying? So this so-called white man, he is cursed. He is the people of the Most High's curse. Matter of fact, can you get Ecclesiasticus in Apocrypha 33? So we can show you that the Most High actually cursed people. Not God does not love everybody, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai does not love everybody. He hates Esau, which is the so-called white people. He hates you. And you're the people of his curse. It clearly just said it. His sword shall be bathed in heaven. It shall come down upon the land of Idumea. What is Idumea? Edom, Esau, the white people. The people of his curse. So read that, Ecclesiasticus 33, I think it's 7. No, jump down to verse 12. Read verse 12.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 34, verse 12. It says, some of them had he blessed and exalted, and some of them had he sanctified and set near himself.
Right, when you read this chapter, it's talking about how the Most High basically created everything. All right, he created days, he created the elements, and he created people. And when he created the people, it says some of them had he blessed and brought near himself, which is the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. He chose Israel above all nations upon the planet Earth. So keep reading.
And it says, but some of them had he cursed and brought low.
Right, some of them have he cursed and brought low. This is your nation of Edom. All right, starting with Cain. His seed was cursed because even Lamech, when Lamech came out, wasn't he cursed too? Didn't he have the thing? It said 70 times 7-fold. He also was cursed. So this is a seed line thing. This is not about religion. This is not about skin color or nothing like that. This is a seed line thing. This is a heritage of a certain group of people. Some heritage the Lord gave to the nation of Israel. He blessed them. He gave them the law, statutes, and commandments by the hands of Moses. Some of them have he cursed. He took away their skin, their pigment from their skin. And also he cursed the earth because it said the earth will not yield its fruit.
Kwam
Yasha'Allah. Some of them have he cursed, and it said with the curse of Cain, he said the earth would not yield its fruit. That's why you so-called white people, you got to make GMO foods. That's why you got to create your own seed and try to splice seeds and change up everything that the Most High created because it's not yielding forth its fruit onto you. Because you're cursed from the earth. So that's a quick point that I just wanted to make. Going back to Isaiah 34.
Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Right. So this is the judgment of Esau. This is the lesson. This is the lesson, man. This is the judgment of Esau. You got something, bro?
Hosea chapter 1, verse 14. No, 18, Slakia. Let's wait till the chapter goes a little bit. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
The house of Jacob is a nation of Israel, right?
And the house of Joseph a flame.
That's also the nation of Israel.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
That's you so-called white people. So if Jacob and if Israel, the nation of Israel, if these people on the sign is going to be a flame, and the so-called white man is going to be a stubble, what does that tell you? They're going to be destroyed. They're going to be. Keep reading, bro. It's very plain.
And they shall kindle them, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining.
I think it said one. It didn't say a couple, like 10. You sure?
No. It said, no, let's see, let's read it again. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
Khan!
So what does that tell you, man? I'm gonna just give you a quick point, man. This so-called white man, there's certain animals that are extinct. There's certain animals that don't exist no more, like the dodo birds. As far as we know, those birds went extinct. But just how there's certain animals that, because of this man's wickedness, have went extinct. The nation of Esau is gonna be extinct in righteousness through the law, statutes, and commandments, and through the rulership of Yahweh Shai. Keep reading, bro. They're gonna be extinct. Not any remaining of the house of Esau. Not one. No Edomites. That's a beautiful day, man. Go ahead.
For Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai had said it.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. He said it. So what you gonna say? Go back to that. It's beautiful, yo. You gotta have joy because this man we don't even know what joy is as a nation no more, man. Our people don't even know what joy feels like. This is the only joy that we got. Knowing that you so-called white people are gonna be exterminated forever from the planet Earth. That's the only joy we got right now, man. I mean, and the scriptures are the comforter. Really, the whole doctrine is comforting, but you know, we dealing with this topic right now because this is a beautiful thing, man. That's why you see brothers smiling and cheesing, because they... Hey, boy. Go ahead.
Give me the one scripture that says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah, I was going to get that.
Oh, you want that?
Matter of fact, that's a spirit. Bring it out right now. Bring it out right now. 13 and 10. I definitely was going to get that, of course. Revelation 13 and 10. Yeah. Because basically, hey, man, again, this is what the scripture said. This is thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is not our agenda. So you could come up here, you could hate, you could speak shit against us, you could say that we bugging or we misinterpreting the Bible, but it's all right there. The proof is in the pudding. It said not any remaining of the house of Esau. Where are you gonna fit any Edomite into the earth when it said none of the house of Esau? Go ahead, bro, read that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. But he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
There you go. So this is a karma, basically. This is karma. So what did you so-called white people do to us? It's gonna be returned back onto you. I don't understand why it's so difficult that people don't, you know, why. I mean, I know why, but it's fucked up, man. Keep reading, bro. Keep reading.
Going on. It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right, so if you call yourself a saint, this is what you should believe in.
Put me in the spirit. Now I'm almost getting
Now it's
clear.
coming,
Now I'm almost getting clear.
That's right, man.
See what I'm saying? So this is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. So anybody that you call yourself a saint or you call yourself a believer or born again Christian, you don't know the Bible, man. You're not really a saint in the eyes of the Lord. In the eyes of the Lord, the saints are on the planet Earth right now waiting to put you so-called white people in slavery. All right, we're waiting for Yahweh Shai to do it because we're not going to do it, like I said earlier, it's not going to be done off of our own strength. All right, right now we live in the curses of disobedience, all right? But pretty soon the Lord is going to come back. That's a common theme in the earth right now. Everybody's talking about that. This is the end of the world. This is Jesus must be coming back soon. But guess what? His name is not Jesus, and he is coming back soon. And he's a big black man, and he hates you white people.
That's right.
He hates you white people. That's just a fact. You so-called white people, right? You Edomites. Go ahead, bro.
All right. God's name is not God. All right. His true name is Yahweh, all right? And his son's name is not Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
And you fucking people don't even realize that, man. Beginning with you people on this sign right here. Why? Because, give me Isaiah 1 and 3 again, bro. Oh my gosh, man.
Here's Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Yeah, an ox, no, a fucking animal, all right? They know their own about what?
And the ass his master's crib.
Okay.
But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
Yeah, you don't consider, all right, that the fact that the father to his son are so-called Negroes, man. You think he's a fucking a so-called white man with long hair and blue eyes, man? What the fuck is wrong with you people, man?
Yeah, blame Esau for that, man. Blame Esau.
Can't blame Esau for that shit, man.
Yeah. He's the one that pushed that image of Caesar Borgia,
You know,
man.
you motherfuckers wanna say, forgetting the past. That was in the past. Or you know, you had lynchings, you had burnings. And you fucking people wanna forget that, man?
Most High didn't forget. That's what we reading. That's what we going into. There's a judgment that's already written, man. It's etched in stone, and nobody can do nothing about it, man. It doesn't matter how you feel. It don't matter even what you do. This is the Lord's judgment, man.
Yep.
This is the Lord's judgment that we're reading about. So, you know what? Fuck you 2/3 and fuck everybody else that's not with this truth. Fuck you niggas that saying Esau is not gonna be done away with. The scripture said that, so that we're gonna stick with the scripture. That's what we're gonna stick with.
Bro, you had a precept? I heard you had a precept.
And Numbers. Oh, Exodus, yeah, kind of bring that out.
This is Exodus 21 and 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, break it down, bro.
So a so-called white man, he stole us from the west coast of Africa, and then from Europe, and then he sold and also the Hamites, and then they sold us into slavery. So the Most High said they got to get put to death. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was it.
Yeah, basically. So again, the scriptures, we dealing with judgment. We dealing with law and righteousness, justice. It's not about it's balance, man. That's all it is. It's not a Black Lives Matter. Go ahead, bro.
Scripture says that the saints shall judge the earth. So
There
we
you
have
go.
a right.
Right.
The Israelites are the saints, so they're going to judge the earth. This
Right.
is what's happening on 14th Street and 8th Avenue.
Khan.
The saints are judging the earth.
That's right.
You nations got to hear the judgment before it comes. The prophets is going to tell you, you nations, the judgment on you.
Khan.
That's just right. You know what I'm saying?
Khan.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, give me Jeremiah 28 and 8. That was up, and then go back to that in Isaiah 34.
This is Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of